And they start. Attention please, it's a big race. It's the best skaters on world here in Barcelona. 2019, the first race, long distance race, 10K Elimination Senior Men. Ring the bell, another elimination now. Elimination lap now, 26 laps to go. 152.
But again, when you get first on that white line, just have some space.
Elimination now, attention please, skaters. Elimination ahora. Always in the first position.
So we're back again in another edition of the World Championships. We've finally got some racing underway and we're here with the men's 10K elimination race. We're just over halfway through it. Obviously, as always with elimination, positioning is the most important element. Basically this race is won and lost by how easy you can get position, and then more importantly how you can maintain that position. So yeah, we're starting to get into that last half of the race, so the crazy fighting is not over, but it should be less now as it gets. You see a few guys slinging it with the line, a little bit crazy there. Favourites for the race, obviously for us from a Powerslide point of view, we're a big fan of Bart. He's obviously our personal favourite, but there's many other guys in there that could win. Led by Cucavanti from Colombia as the defending champion. Also Daniel Nero from Italy is a good shot at the win. And then on top of that you have also our Powerslide team skater Timothy Libanov from France, who also has a good shot at medals and things like that. So Felix is on the front. We made a little plan that he just wanted to race a bit, because the main problem for him, he somehow accumulated 2 warnings in the heat, and if he gets a 3rd warning here, it would mean disqualified, and then he would miss his favourite race, which is the points race. So we had to make that call to allow him just to make sure he stays out of trouble, because warnings happen quite easily, and you can't risk that 3rd warning and risk a disqualification. So it is a little bit of a difficult thing how to manage it. So he didn't want to go too deep. He just wanted to make sure he got a race in the legs, and yeah. As you can see, Bart's just taking over the lead. Sometimes when there's a lot of moving, and especially on a bumpy technical track like this one, it sometimes could be easier to just simply lead without actually causing too many problems for yourself. So as you can see, crazy amount of fighting. I think the main problem why there's so much fighting, we saw a huge amount of crashes in the girls' race. And my personal opinion, it's simply just because the racing's a bit slower on this track, because the track's obviously been a hot topic here, where it's actually a metal construction with this marker laid over the top. So it's something a little bit different. And it's actually, the racing is reasonably slow, I would say. And with that, it just means that the pack's more bunched up, as opposed to being more one line and single file and things like that. So it's not really super easy how to manage it, but as you can see, guys, we're starting to get into some good guys now. That's Paxi from Spain, probably one of the favourites for the points race. Always does a strong breakaway in the points race, but not maybe a top elimination skater, but count on him in the points race coming up. So yeah, Felix is on the pump now, on the back of the group, just moving up around the outside, just trying to find clear track, see how he goes. Bart's still leading, 2 Colombians locked in behind him. Obviously these guys kind of just want to find their wheel. Once they have their wheel, it might look easy how they hold position, but it's actually very hard to do. So the 2 Colombians coming back around now. I assume the 2nd Colombian, Zapata, will be working. As you can see, he's just hitting the front a little bit now. He wants to lead. Keep Cucavanti as protected as possible. Keep the speed as high as possible, but not too high, because you don't want to make it too easy for the guys behind. So yeah, Bart obviously moved up and wants that wheel again. Nero locked in on Bart's wheel. And Diogo from Portugal, he's really improved a lot this year. He's had a couple of medals before in the points races at Worlds, but now he actually, this spring, he took a couple of big wins in elimination racing. So he's an outside shot here too. Maybe he's not like a big name favourite, but at the same time, he shouldn't be discounted because of this track. It's quite technical, and he's a small guy that can maybe get around it reasonably easier as opposed to some of the other guys. So yeah, we're getting down into, are we into the final 10? Yeah, we're more or less in that top 10. Livio Wenger, not a bad race from him. He's again more a guy who'll be really targeting the points race in 1K. So it's a big day's racing coming up for all these guys and girls here, just because of the rain delays we've had over the last day and a half. So, and now Felix is on the elimination zone. The Mexican, the second Spanish guy. Just kind of, yeah, watch it, and then just got to be careful here. Yeah, looks to be safe. So that's another one knocked off there for Big Feely. Nero just moving up and took the Colombian wheel off Bart, so Bart will want to get back in there. Yeah, he just moved up and got his wheel back. There's a lot of fighting here. They're just trying to hold the position. Felix coming around again for another elimination. He's just trying to keep it as smooth as possible. As you can see, the Colombians keeping it drilled on the front. Not sure who that one was. Yeah, Diogo. He's not too bad. Now Felix will shut it down. He probably doesn't want to go super deep before the points race. Got a lot of racing over these next few days. Mike from Mexico, that's a little surprise being this deep in the elimination. Always a good skater, but it really seems to be on good form this year to be top 5 in the elimination like we're seeing here. Good work from him. This could be it for him though. See, Nero just moved up. So those front 3 guys as we have it now is actually the top 3 from last year. So it'll be interesting to see how they play out the final laps. I'm unsure if it's better to lead here or to try and hit it as early as possible. Here goes Bart on the front. Coming into those last laps now. Kugavandi looks quite smooth and controlled behind Bart. Coming in the last lap now. So the first and second guys seem kind of clear. Kugavandi's just kind of waiting for his pass. Bart's holding that inside line going into the last corner. Is Kugavandi going to get it? Yeah, Kugavandi's got around the outside. He just got around the outside. So Kugavandi first, Bart second, and Nero in third. So same top 3 as last year. Really strong finish there. Yep, on to the next one.
A big applause for Alex Curavante. Alexei Curavante de Colombia, the world champion, repeats the title from last year. Curavante, world champion in 2018 and in 2019 in elimination race.